Hello and welcome to The Big Fight. In the aftermath of the horrific rape cases that we have been seeing and the attention around them, there's also been a lot of pop psychology, if you like, and a lot of different theories that have been propagated as to why we are seeing cases like this. And I have heard a variety of reasons being given. Some people say it's because the Indian male is sexually repressed, or something wrong with our society, which leads to a lot of cases like this. I've heard other people saying that pornography is really causing it, and there must be a ban on pornography. There's a PIL out there says that's really where the problem is coming from. Yet others say the real issue, we don't have legalized prostitution. If that was to be in place in India, you wouldn't have so many terrible rape cases. A variety of different reasons, a variety of different theories. Are any of them actually correct? That's what we're going to find out over this episode of The Big Fight, and perhaps I should have maybe some parental guidance warning out there, just in case small kids watching this. You may well want to tell them to block their ears, if nothing else. Let me start also by welcoming all of our guests. It gives me great pleasure, and it's a privilege to have you with us, Dr. Sudhir Kakar, psychoanalyst, writer, one of the top. You've been writing on some of these themes for decades now, so it's great to have you here with your expertise. Rahul Ishwar is a spokesperson of the Sabarimala Trust, but also he's been studying and researching on philosophy and other areas for a long time and has strong views on this. Rajeshri Sen, editor at newslaundry.com, has been writing about many of these topics and many of these themes. Shaina NC, we know her as spokesperson of the BJP, but also has been talking at great length about lots of the issues around Indian society. So I'll leave you, Shaina, to say whether you're speaking on behalf of the party or in your personal capacity. Either way, it's absolutely fine. Soumya Suresh, senior program associate from Apne Aap Women Worldwide. You're a social activist. You've also been doing a lot of campaigns against trafficking. So it's great to have you with us. And we have a large audience out here, including some people who have been in some way or the other connected with the sex working trade as well, and we'll be getting their views as well going forward. Sumanto Chattopadhyay, last but not least, is also joining us from Mumbai, who's Executive Creative Director, South Asia at Ogilvy. Thank you all for being with us. Can I first start off on the broader issue? Is there something specific about India, about Indian men, about Indian society that is leading to so many cases of horrific rape? Or is this there's nothing unusual out here and rape happens everywhere?
Yes, rape happens everywhere. We know the rape statistics from various places, that India, the reported rapes are not greater proportionately than any other place. Is Indian society a repressed society? Is that the rape? Is that leads to rape? That's also a very difficult question. Indian society is a sexually very conservative society, yes, but it has also sexually liberal elements in it. It always has. India has always gone through various stages. In the Mahabharata, it's a very, very liberal society. There are people having sexual pleasure within marriage, without marriage, there's no problem at all. Then we have the Buddhist and the Jain influences for the next 200-300 years, where the god of death is the same as god of pleasure, terrible sexually repression. Then we have the golden period of Indian sexuality is the 4th to the 14th centuries, where you have all this Sanskrit love poetry, and there are women poets extolling adultery outside marriage. There is building of Konark, Khajuraho, the temples. Then again we go slowly. The last 300 years have been the worst as far as the sexual conservative part.
Because so has all that led to a certain amount of repression or sexual repression now in our society? Yes. And is that what leads potentially to your mind to rape, or is rape something completely different? It's just about the exercise of power and it's got nothing to do with sex itself or sexual repression?
I don't think it has to do that much with sexual repression. I mean, when you're looking at the rape figures in New York, one wouldn't say America is a sexually repressed society. New York rape figures are much higher than Delhi rape figures, although one would say, of course, that they are much more reported there. Or London rape figures are much higher, same population as Delhi, than Delhi. Berlin is 2,600 rapes a year, which is 1/5 of Delhi's population, again reported. Now, it could be, of course, as people say, Delhi or Indian cities are unreported. But again figures, UK 95% rapes are also unreported. So making a clear-cut connection between the two, I would hesitate doing that.
Okay. Rajesh, should I get you in on that note?
Indian male is not sexually repressed. We are in a very regressive society. The Indian woman is definitely sexually repressed. You are not allowed to talk about sex. You're supposed to be a virgin when you get married. You should not be ogling a man. But men are allowed a lot of liberties. It's also okay once you are married to treat women a certain way. So the Indian male is on a different footing altogether. It's more a question of patriarchy and male domination, which is what is leading to these kinds of rapes. This has nothing to do with sex. When people are saying, oh, they watched porn and therefore they felt, no, they think that women are there as objects who can be used for whatever purpose, to cook for you, to clean for you, to sleep with. It doesn't matter. Women do not really have a say.
So it's the way women are perceived in your mind which leads to the rape, and it's nothing to do with sex. It's just that
there's an underlying layer of sex. You can't take it out. But I don't think that's all.
It's more the way women are viewed in Indian society right now that you think is causing it. Rahul?
I would absolutely disagree with her. For rape has something to do with sex itself, less power. Of course, power, there is an element of power, subjugation is there. But we are losing our values, cultural sensitivity, ethics over a period of time. And rape statistics, if you look, in the past 30 to 40 years, 800% increase of reported rape statistics are there. So anyway, we understand things are getting unsafe. And I would like to simply point out, there are two paradigms.
Although I have to say, as Sudhir, as Dr. Kakar was saying, there could be two. One, rape itself is going up. Two, more of them are being reported.
Definitely yes. Definitely yes. That's a possibility nobody can deny. And this kind of debates is very essential because we are living in a sexually charged society. The reason being, look at the TV. Even if you have to sell a spoon, you need to have a girl with a bikini. So this kind of a sexually charged society, we have to deal with the topic of sexuality in a very nuanced way, and we have to protect the culture and ethical framework along with allowing a space for liberalism.